All right, guys. So I've been promising y'all the 2.5 gallon per minute. So I've been promising y'all the 2.5 gallon per minute, which is here, against the 4 gallon per minute, which is there. And we're only going to do a test as far as to see if the 2.5 is putting out at least close to the same volume or GPMs, gallon per minute, as the 4 gallon. We want to see if the 2 is putting in as much as the 4 in the 5 gallon bucket. All right, guys, so I'm gonna crank up the machines. I'm gonna crank up the 2, and I'll try to keep a log or timing on it. I'm gonna get the other phone so it can be right in y'all, right there so you can see it. And we'll do 1 minute once we know everything is pumping out, and we'll go from there. So the 2.5 gallon per minute should get at least to here. Y'all can see that? Anyway, I'll turn the camera around. This is the timer. 1 minute. Right here. Right there. So we'll put this here. This right here. This little. So it needs to come past this. It at least needs to hit here. At least needs to hit here and not here. So right where this is at is about where the 4 is stopped at. If I straighten it out, a little bit past it. All right. All right. So as y'all can see, the bucket. I'll put it on the side a little bit. The bucket. It's right here. Right there. So it's more than half. It's more than half. And what we'll do, we're gonna do the same thing for the 4. We'll turn it on. Then we'll set it in there, the timer. So I'm gonna take a picture of where it was. All right. We're gonna get ready and do the 4 gallon per minute. So I pick a picture. I'm gonna pour this water out. Empty. 14 1 minute gone, and it has surpassed that 4 gallon per minute. So the 2.5, as far as volume, does not compare to the 4 gallon per minute. That's why when you're surface cleaning, you want to have at least a 4 gallon per minute running a 16-inch to a 20-inch surface cleaner. A 2.5 will not run. It'll run the 20-inch, but it will not pick up fast, efficiently at all. And you will have to pre-treat just about every job you go to, except if it looks like a new, close to a new concrete slab. So the test for GPMs is more than accurate because this is a 5 gallon bucket and it almost filled it up. So we have about maybe a gallon left, so it's right on point. At 2.5 was about to here in ratio of water. So in that test, the 4 gallon per minute outweighs the 4, as it should. It's a bigger pump, more volume. Camera closer. Turn it around. 43, you see it? 43, 11. That's with the 4 gallon per minute with the shooter tip. Right here. Now we're gonna use the 2.5. Guys, 2.5 distance, 35 current, right at 4, 3.5. You've seen the distance. I would say maybe it was about this much of a distance if you go from there to there. Maybe about from here. Which is not that much of a huge difference. You see, not that much of a huge difference, but it does matter in the pressure world because you don't have to get on ladders for certain angles and certain spots. So it does matter, but it's not a huge difference. If I had a step stool, I would be able to reach the same distance the 4 gallon per minute does. So y'all saw the 2.5 easily reaching up there. And that's like almost 3 stories too, Trudy? It's like 3 stories, huh? Well, if you look at from the height, the two bedroom is right here. It said the second window at the top, that's the ceiling. So that top peak would be considered like another floor. So it'd be 3 stories, right? So let's put the 4 gallon on and see just how much more distance. We know it's gonna outdo it in water volume and distance, but how much more? Let's put it to the test. Gallon per minute building. Okay guys, so I had one more demonstration before we go to the back. The surface cleaner. So I was explaining to you about the 2.5. You should use a 10 to 12 inch on it. So I'm gonna show you the difference with the 16 inch surface cleaner, how it spins versus the 4, how it spins. Stand by. We have the 4 gallon per minute hooked up. Watch the difference in when it's rotating. No comparison. You didn't see the comparison with the 2 on the 16 inch. You see how slow it started? With the 4, it just kicked in. That's the difference. And when you don't have that kick in, it's not moving as diligent as it should. The 4 gallon per minute is fit for this machine here. The 16 inch is fit for the 4 gallon per minute. 12 to 10 is fit for the 2 gallon per minute. I hope I'm making myself clear, guys. I won't do a video like this again. So if you're starting out, if you get a 2.5 gallon per minute, get a 10 to 12 inch surface cleaner. If you start out with a 4, which I don't recommend, use a 16 inch surface cleaner. It's gonna spin better, it's gonna rotate. With the 2, it's gonna take off slow. Yeah, so. It's loose. So that is the demonstration of the 2 and the 4. Distance, water volume, and surface cleaner movement. All right, guys, so I had the, hold up. I had the 24 inch surface cleaner. I had the tips changed, rotated to the same size as the 16 inch. So watch the difference in how it spins. The 4 gallons per minute is going to run better with the tips change on the 24 inch. All right, guys. So I forgot to tell you guys, you can change your tips if you wanted to use a 16-inch surface cleaner with the 2.5. Not many guys want to go through changing tips and stuff like that. It's not hard. Just go down to the store. To the shop, pressure washer shops, and just change the tips, and you can run it. This is a 24 inch. I'm gonna pull the camera back a little bit. Simple, guys. So, you can change your tips, and you can run just about any one of the machines because it's going to come out the ratio it needs to. The 24 inch surface cleaner, I don't use it much because I just had my tips changed, so I can bring it out and do the job a lot faster because you get more inches on there. So that 16 is almost half of that. So you take and put a little bit more over to this right here, you'll get a lot more distance from this one here. 24 more, maybe you see 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4 more inches, 8 more inches of surface painting, which is huge. You know, you do 8 inches more, you're only walking up that driveway maybe, you know, a less fraction of a time. So, yeah, those are the tips right there. And one more thing in this class I'm going to show you guys is hose management. Watch the difference in my hose management because a lot of you guys are starting off. No one taught you hose management. Coming back like this is. Look, see, you got a jump on. You go on this right here. You know, just all stretch it over. See? You don't want to do that. You want to start from here. You want to start from right here and keep everything on this side. Right? Everything on this side. Like that. So guys, I'm giving y'all some tips of the trade. Let me turn off the 4 gallon per minute. Right, guys, so I'm about to start putting this stuff up. It's getting dark. Hose management was in here. We talked on the gallons per minute with the 2.5 versus the 4. We talked about tips. You want to go on each end that measure up to your gallons. So you have 2 over here equals the 4 gallons. That's what's on the 16-inch surface cleaner. 2-inch tips on each side, which is equivalent for the 4 gallons per minute for the machine right here. You get the 12-inch, which I think is perfect for the 2.5, the 12-inch, which will balance it off with that 2.5, that 12-inch, which will balance it off. 1.2 will balance it off. Do not get a 16, 20-inch if you can, you know, avoid it, you know, and you want to cut down time. Start with the 12 to the 10-inch on a 2.5, guys. So it's 2.5 Kings, man. I'm out. I have a video. I'm gonna show you guys. I was gonna do it in this video with the new or the restored 2.5 gallon per minute. I have it out the shop, guys, and I'm not gonna do a spoiler with it right now, but it is up and running. It's in the back of the house by the Wooside Mobile. This is big Wooside. I have the Wooside Mobile, which is the club cart. So on that note, guys, I hope you learned a lot. I'm gonna kind of just cut this up in little fashions. I hope you enjoyed it as I cut it up, because by now you're watching it. I cut it up for you, and that by this end you get to where I'm at now. I hope you learned something, at least took 2 things out of it. Not throwing away your 2.5 or starting with the 2.5. changing your tips. If you have a certain gallon per minute and you're using, tips not working for you, it's moving slow, change the tips. And also hose management. High pressure hose management is going to be key to moving fast when you're doing even doing the cleaning the homes. Learning how to bring your hose all the way out, wrapping around so you can move fast. So hose management for surface cleaning, changing your tips, and not getting rid of that 2.5 if you start with it. So all my knowledge, guys, except for a few things that that's hitting. Go get my ebook, 5 things that I must have when I'm out pressure washing, and 7 things you need to know before starting any business with a 2.5 gallon per minute video that I have in that package. So it's your boy Big Woosai for Sensei 9 Man, and I'm out of here.